Hello everybody, this is Kelly Calabrese and welcome to day 14 of your Isagenix Cleanse and Renourish. I love the testimonials that I'm receiving from you. They have just been so inspiring and awesome. If you have not been to the blog, please go there and check them out. I'm going to put one in today's email to you as well so you can take a look at some of the incredible life changes that are happening because of Isagenix, and I want to hear your story too. Today I wanted to talk to you about portion control. We know that portion control is a huge, pun intended, problem for especially Americans. We are supersizing everything to the point where the cup holders in cars have now had to be expanded to fit the size of the giant beverages that we are drinking. Well, now we're expanding our seats and everything else. So portion control is key. We've talked about quality. Today we're talking about quantity. I don't know if anyone has seen that movie Super Size Me, but we're living in a super-sized nation, and everywhere we turn, people are asking us if we want more. Bagels are bigger, donuts are bigger, everything is bigger. So it's up to us to grab hold of our common sense and just really get a grip on this portion control. Not too long ago, I met with two clients who asked me to come to their house and talk to them, and when I got finished, they said, Kelly, the way that you describe building a meal just makes so much sense. And I give them real simple tips like, use the palm of your hand for your size of protein. If you're a large person, you're going to have a larger hand. You're going to be able to have a larger demand for protein. And I'll say the size of your fist is about the size of your starchy carb. And again, the size will be proportionate to your body. And for your fibrous carb, that would be, 2 handfuls of leafy greens, vegetables, really almost an unlimited amount. And the size of your thumb would be about the tip of your thumb would be your fat serving. So those are just some simple guidelines, but I wanted to share something with you that a friend of mine developed that is just brilliant, and his name is Jamie Brankus. And if you go to Slim and Fit, you will see what a legend that he is in this fitness industry. And now the government has kind of also joined along and come up with a plate, which makes total sense, because when you looked at that pyramid before, it didn't really make sense when you needed to translate that to how much you should eat. But the plate, even a child could figure out how it makes sense. In fact, I use plates for portion control with my children. I build their lunches and they understand balanced meals. So let me show you this. It's brilliant. This plate is called the Slim Plate, and it has these different size wells, as you can see. So here in the center is this well that is for your lean protein. It's about the size of a deck of cards. And then in this well, this is where your cooked greens go. This could be your collards, your green beans, wax beans, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage, really, cauliflower, tomato, celery, zucchini, anything that you like can go here. And then you have a small well. Guess what this is for? This little well right here is for sugar. This is how much of all you eat should be sugar. And very rarely do I tell people to add sugar to a meal, but this could be something like honey, or possibly even a sweeter jam or syrup or something would be here. And then in this well over here, this is your fruit. So your chopped apples, we know your berries are your low sugar fruits, oranges, apple sauce, frozen berries, sliced fruit, that would go in here. Okay, on the bottom here, this would be for your grains. So for example, on this side you might have brown pasta, brown rice, whole grain bread, pita, whole grain crackers, stone ground crackers, sweet potato, oatmeal, winter squash, anything like that. Your starches would go here. This side would be, if you don't eat meat, then you would use this for things like beans, chickpeas, black beans, lentils, or any beans would go in there. And then these two wells that you see on top, the one on this side, which is a little bit deeper, this is for your low-fat dressings. And then this one can also be for low-fat condiments that you might use, like olive oil, canola oil. This one can also be for nuts. What I want to show you is the width of the plate. And the plate conveniently comes with a lid so that you're not piling this up and overdoing it. It also comes with a really simple meal planning guide so that you can see exactly what to eat in each well, how to plan your meals, how to eat balance, and it makes total sense. And Jamie also included this brilliant guide for the slim and fit plate. So do you need this? Of course, we can do without it. However, this is just such a great tool, and my children now understand how to build a meal and not to just have a bowl of pasta, but they're having pasta with some meatballs, with some green beans, with some applesauce, so they're getting a complete balanced meal. So little lesson on portion control. Don't let your mind tell your body that it needs more. If your stomach is the size of your fist, then you should not be eating a lot more because your stomach is overstretching, and then it takes longer for your brain to receive the message and say that you're full. The great news is your stomach will shrink when you start eating the right portions. So take notice of how much you're eating before you choose to go back for seconds. Make sure that what you're eating is balanced, and enjoy day 17. I'll be back with you tomorrow.